Hello everyone, welcome to Learn a Trade. My name is Kevin Tate. Just gonna go over a few things today. I'm at a location that is due for a water filter replacement. I'm not too sure, but usually what I do is I usually date my filters right here on the silver carbon filters. These you can see are not dated, but it is a issue where the owner told me that he believes that they haven't been replaced for about since 2022, and you can see right up here it says 1/2019, so not really too sure when they had their last one, but since the owner says that he believes that the last filter change was 2022, so they've been running into some issues with low water pressure over time. And as you can see right up top there, it looks like they have right in the middle there, looks like they have the system in bypass mode, so the water is actually bypassing the filters right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do a filter change at this location, and I'm just going to take a look at some of the other equipment. There's a Slurpee machine that is out of order, so I want to take a look at that. I want to see if I could go in and look at the faults. See if we can go down to the menu. Here we go, fault readout, fault history you can look at. So it looks like they had a compressor run too long about a month ago on the 17th. And they had another one a month earlier, 2017, so they're getting a couple of compressor run too long, so I'll be checking that out a little later on also. And I'm just gonna back out back to the home screen, and then I'll come back and check this out after I finish the filters. So let me get it set up for the filters, and then we'll go from there. Just want to show you too real quick the coffee brewer. I always take a look at the coffee brewer and the cappuccino machine to make sure that there's no error codes or anything. Right now it seems like they're both getting good water. There's no error codes on them or anything like that. See that one there? Yeah, that's ready to dispense, so there's no error codes on that. So we'll go ahead and get set up. I'm gonna leave the system, the water system, I'm gonna leave that in bypass for now, so that they can continue to make coffee or get cappuccino, because today it's a little cool outside, so there will probably be some customers coming in for cappuccino and coffee and stuff like that. So I'm gonna keep those up, and I'll be replacing these filters today. I'm gonna do that first, and then we'll check out the Slurpee machine. Okay, so this is the filter system. I'll be replacing the pre-filter and the 4 carbon filters right here, and then I will be replacing the scale inhibitor filters, which is the smaller blue cylinders here. There's 2 of those. Those will be getting all replaced as well. I'm going to start by shutting off my inlet valve. I'm going to keep the bypass valve on for now to allow the water to continue to flow, but I shut off the water that's coming through this area right here, this system. And now what I'll have to do is I'm gonna release the water. The water that I'm gonna be releasing, it's gonna reduce that pressure. It's letting out all of that pressure that's in this system right here. And it's gonna go down through this drain valve into the sink, the floor sink. And I have to shut off the bypass just for now to let that pressure out, because they have the bypass going this way and it's going directly into here. They should have put a shut off like right here. So there we go. You can see the pressure went down right here. So I will have to leave the bypass off for now. So I'll go ahead and shut off these two for the scale inhibitors. Then I'll be able to release those. But right now, the pressure is all out. I'm gonna go ahead and use my wrench to, usually there's a black wrench that would be probably hooked up over here that you can use, that will slide up here and then you can release this. But if you have a large wrench like this, you can still use that just as well. You just want to be careful not to squeeze too hard. So I just make sure I press the relief button here, release that pressure, and then twist it right off. This one's fairly easy to twist off. Usually they're not that easy to twist off there. And you're going to get a little leakage, but it won't be anything major because all the pressure is out and the water is shut off. Then go ahead and pour some of it out. I'm going to go ahead and go to the sink and dump this out and clean the inside of the cylinder. You should be able to see it's pretty dirty in there, so I'm going to go ahead and take a moment and dump this old filter out, clean out this cylinder, and then replace the filter. Okay, so now I have the filter container cleaned out, and I'm going to go ahead and put the new seal in place right up here. I usually will take a little dab of 111 lube and I'll go around that seal just to give it a little lube, but you don't have to over lubricate it, because that would interfere with the seal. This is the new pre-filter. I think you've seen how dark that the old pre-filter was. It was pretty clogged up. Go ahead and set your pre-filter inside, and the hole lines up with a little slot that's right there for you. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a little dab of 111 lube around that seal. Not a whole lot. Just gotta Make sure my hole is lined up. There we go. Sometimes you may have to wiggle it around just to make sure that top hole is lining up with it. As you see, I did that hand tight. I'm not going to go too tight at first. I'm just going to see where I'm at once I start letting it fill. Sometimes you may have to loosen it or tighten it some more. It depends on what's happening. Now I'm going to release these carbon filters. It's good to have a little bucket down beneath to catch the water, as you will get some water falling out of there. They just turn to the left, and then I drop them down into the floor sink. Just give me a moment to get the other one, the new carb filter, set up. Check these out first, because this is one of those jobs where the customer ordered the filter, so I want to just be sure they're the correct filters for this site. So just bear with me for a moment while I get these all apart. I'm going to give you guys a look at this part number also for these. That will help you out. If you need to ever order them, you can find them on eBay, Amazon, Partstown. But right now I've been finding that the filters have been pretty expensive, very expensive lately. I don't know if that's due to the tariff thing going on or what, but prices have gone up on these. So right now I'm just getting them all loosened up, taking the plastic off of them and stuff, and then we'll be good to go. Just about one more left to do, and then we'll get those connected up. Try to see if you guys can see this. This is the part number. It's can't really see it. It's like backwards on there, but that's the part number. I'll try to put that in the link for you afterwards, but they come in a cardboard box like this, and they usually come in a kit of like 2. But yeah, I'll put that part number down in the link for those of you that may need it. Okay. Back here now these are just going to line right up in the slots. You can see there's like two little nipples on the bottom side of this, and those are going to line up, and then you'll be able to twist them in. You'll feel it. You'll feel them going into place, and then you can twist. Then they're secured. Just want to make sure they're secured. All right. Got all of those in place. Now I'm going to start on my cylinders right here, my scale inhibitor. I'm going to get those prepped and ready. Show you what those look like. And we should be good as far as the water goes. Like I said, these are usually on there securely. I don't know if you can tell, but this one here, it's a little wobbly. So I'm going to try and do my best to hold this and then pop that canister off. This one is also a little wobbly too. But these are those scale inhibitor filters. I'll also put that part number in the description as well. Just give me a moment to get these released, and then we should be good. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need something else to secure that. I might need to get some, I'm gonna need to get some more screws to secure this to the wall better. I may even put a bracket over it. But give me a second, let me straighten that out, because I don't want to damage the water line or anything like that. Okay, got the trying to align my camera so you can kind of see a little better. Sorry about the angle. Hopefully it doesn't tip over on me, but I got the those filters, scale inhibitor filters right here. They were wiggly, they were all loose, so I tightened those up. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and replace those scale inhibitor filters. This one's been in there for a while. Yeah, so these are like for scale and stuff, but this is what they look like. And as you can see, they usually have a seal right up here, so you want to watch out for that, because if you don't get the seal is actually stuck up under here. Sometimes you need like a pick to pick it out. So I'm gonna get the get the pick, and then I'm going to pick that piece out. But it's a little rubber seal that goes up here, so you want to make sure you get that out as well. Give me a second. And while I'm at it, I'm just going to go ahead and clean out the cylinder, the canister, which is kind of see it. It's a little, there's a little scale down in there, so I'm just going to clean that all out and then put the new seal on there, O-ring. And we should be able to get this back up and going. Just give me a moment. Let me finish cleaning these up. Get my new seal ready, and then put the new filter in there, and we should be good to go. I'm just going to go ahead and lube up the O-ring. I'm going to lube this up before I put it in. It's just a light coat, nothing real heavy. Even without the sealant, the lube, these seals hold pretty well, just with tightening them like that. And I got my filters up here. I almost forgot, I got to grab that pick. And I will put the part number. I will put the part number for the scale filter on there too, just so you have it. Let me just grab my pick tool, and I'll get that the old seal out of there. This is what the seal looks like. This little black O-ring right in here. That's what it looks like, and it gets stuck up in the head of the filter head. So just get your pick and then kind of inch it down. You don't have to dig into it real heavy. Just inch it down and then get it in there. Okay. Oh, sorry, Johnny. Yeah.
Can I go?
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry. I'm getting into.
If I eat there, I like to get out.
Oh yeah, you get thrown off,
Yeah,
you know.
and then I start working.
Yeah. Give me a knock if you need to come out. Okay, Johnny. So I popped that seal out of there. This is the new one. I'm just gonna gauge it, make sure it's the right size. This one looks good. Make sure, get everything cleaned out. And this particular one is for the ice maker, so what you do is go ahead and stick it on there. You have to move so you can see it. See how it's on there right there? Okay. And then you can put your cylinder on. You got your O-ring. Make sure you have the O-ring in so you don't have any leaks. Sometimes they'll move around on you, so you just want to make sure you get the seat in there good. And then you just twist it on. Go hand tight at first. You don't want to go too tight and cause that O-ring to kink or anything like that, because then you will get leaks. Just go hand tight with it. And then when we're ready to fill, we'll be able to fill it. Now I'm going to do the coffee scale filter. So you have a scale filter for your ice water. You can see this one is really, it's been a long time since that's been cleared out of there. See that one? There. So give me a second, let me clean this up, and then we'll put the new one in, and we'll be ready to go ahead and purge this line out. They do get pretty dirty if they haven't been replaced in a while. These filters usually get replaced once a year. You want to try to get it once a year, and then stay on top of it, and then you really shouldn't run into a lot of filter issues. And I just want to remind you all, if you have any questions, put them in the comments section, and then I will get to your question with an answer. I try to keep up on getting back to everybody with their questions. So feel free to reach out, email, or the comment section with your questions. Almost there on this. Let's get this other filter in. Then we'll go ahead and open up the water lines and let it purge. You want to let these purge for about between 10 to 15 minutes. You want to give it a good purge because you want to make sure that all of the oh yeah, this one has the O-ring stuck in it too. Don't forget to check these O-rings, because if you don't pop them out of there, they're going to cause problems with your scale filter fitting in there correctly. So I got my seal lubed on here, and I'm going to go ahead and set it in place. Okay, now we're ready to fill our water system. I'm going to go ahead and let it fill. I don't pull it full blast at first. I have the outlet side is open, so the water is just going to go right down this tube and out. And I just want to make sure that there's no leaks coming out of my filter head, and then go ahead and let it purge through. Then I'm going to go ahead and date my filters. Always date your filter, because that way, if somebody else is working on it, that way you know, or they'll know when it was last serviced. So I always just put the date. I put it across all of them just in case anything gets wiped off or something like that. They could see, at least see one or two of them. Okay, you see the water's getting ready to go through now. Now it's getting ready to flush. So like now it's flushing. So I want this to flush out for about 10 to 15 minutes to make sure I have a good flow and make sure all the air is out of the system. And then I will go ahead and send it, allow it to go right into the system, to the soda machines, the Slurpee machines, and everything. So we'll just give it a second, let it finish purging, and then we'll get started on the other unit. Okay, so now we're back. I have the filter system is purged out. I have the bypass is off. See if I can get up here and show you this. This is the bypass. So that bypass is off. Usually if you have filter issues or you think you have water pressure issues, you can always turn this to where it goes in the bypass. And then it's going to bypass this filter system and go straight into the front area, to the equipment. But you don't want to leave it in bypass for too long, especially for your coffee brewers, your ice makers, and stuff like that, because that could cause some issues later on. So this is all set. There are no leaks. Everything looks good. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next piece of equipment, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching.